Investing in the right camping gear takes your outdoor experience to the next level. With all the tents available in the market today in all shapes and sizes, how do you know which one is for you? When camping or backpacking, the two most important considerations in a tent are its durability and weight. Tents become a camper's temporary shelter against the sun, cold, and rain, so it is an essential component to your camping experience. With bikepacking getting more famous than ever, you'd want to be able to take your tent with you without breaking a sweat. Just fold it up and attach it with your other gears, then you're good to go. In this video, we are going to show you our top 5 camping and bikepacking tents for 2022. They are in no particular order, so make sure to stick with us while we show you these awesome tents. Our first pick is the MSR Hubba Tour Bikepacking Tent. This 3-season tent is considered a hybrid tent. Sounds intriguing, right? Well, this isn't your usual lightweight backpacking tent or a classic camping tent either. The MSR Hubba Tour boasts of 4 pounds and 14 ounces weight that rivals that of an entry-level or mid-range backpacking tent. Perhaps its most striking feature is its massive vestibule that comes handy if you have a dog with you. Not only that, but we're sure you would be thankful to have that extra coverage when the weather gets sour. The MSR Hubba Tour has a shock-corded tent pole system that you can just pull out and start fitting to the main tent. You can simply clip the tent to the poles and raise the tent so that it gets volume. Note that this tent does not have a separate rainfly, however, it has its own ceiling body that is coated with PWR. Speaking of coating, this tent also has MSR's very own Extreme Shield waterproofing coating that can last 3 times longer than your typical coatings. There are 2 doors to this tent, a large one to the vestibule and another as an entrance to the main tent. It also has 2 very functional air vents for hot or bad weather. You get an 88 inches by 52 inches sleeping area and can fit up to 2 sleeping pads along with plenty of gear storage such as mesh pockets, loops, and a partial ground sheet. If the MSR Hubba Tour intrigued you, please do check out the links in the description box below. Alright, let's look at our second pick now, the Sierra Designs Highside 1 tent. If you like going on solo trips, then you might want to consider this ultralight tent at 1 pound and 15 ounces. Just like the MSR Hubba Tour, this is a 3-season tent that gives you a total area of 24.9 square feet and a 32-inch peak height. It has a pre-bent pole system which allows you to maximize livable space without compromising lightweightedness. How do you know that this is the right one for you? Well, if you're willing to compromise on space for some weight reduction and if you camp in humid spaces, you should consider the Sierra Designs Highside 1 tent. If you look at this tent's design, the inner tent body is a bit transparent, so this is perfect for sleeping under the stars on a clear summer night. However, one advantage of this tent's design is that you don't have to worry about condensation because the fly is separate from the body. It also has a vestibule awning that helps improve ventilation. To put up this tent, all you have to do is attach the body to the poles via clips. In order to attach the fly, you would need to drape it over the inner body, then attach it to the poles with the help of Velcro loops. You only need 7 stakes to get this thing up the ground, but you can use additional tie-out points on the poles in case of inclement weather or strong winds. When folded, the Sierra Designs Highside 1 tent fits in a storage sack modeled from rope climbing bag designs. You can further save space by tightening the compression straps in order to shrink the final fold. Overall, we can say that you should consider this tent if you're a solo camper who likes to have less strings and less fuzz. Moving on to our third pick, the NEMO Hornet Elite 2 tent. Just like the Sierra Designs Highside 1 tent, this tent is excellent for multi-day trips where you don't have to lug around wet gear. This tent is made from the conventional tenting fabrics, namely 7 and 10 denier nylon, that are thin and lightweight. Because of these materials, you might want to consider putting a tent footprint so that you keep the tent safe from pointy objects that might damage it or injure you. The NEMO Hornet Elite 2 tent is very lightweight, weighing at only 2 pounds and 1 ounce. Because of this, it is one of the lightest two-person pole-based tents in the market nowadays. If you're willing to compromise some living space for carrying convenience, then you should definitely have a look at this tent. Check out the links in the description below if you think this is the right tent for you. And if you're liking our content, please hit the thumbs up button, turn on notifications, and consider subscribing to our channel. As for measurements, the maximum interior height of the Hornet Elite 2 is 37 inches. That's pretty small but still taller by a few inches compared to the high side one. Its floor space measures 85 inches by 51 inches, which comfortably houses one person. However, should you decide to take one more in, be ready to cuddle up because it can get tight, especially if you have other gears with you inside. The steep walls of the Hornet Elite 2's design allows condensation to run back to the ground, keeping you safe from getting wet in your sleep. However, it's not very hardy during high winds because the flexible poles can get blown over easily. We've covered 3 tents so far. Which one is your pick? Let us know in the comments below. Our 4th tent is the Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2 Bikepack tent. We admit that this tent is a little on the pricier side at $400, but this is a tent from a brand that's consistently delivering quality products. One of the impressive things about the Tiger Wall UL2 is its storage bag, especially made for bike packing. This design is very handy, especially because the poles have a separate bag of their own that you can attach to the bottom of the main bag. The bag has 3 straps that you can easily attach to drop bars or flat bars. Another thing that we're a fan of is the DAC Featherlight NFL poles of the Tiger Wall UL2. They are relatively short, but you can simply clip the main tent body to them. Just like the Hornet Elite 2, this tent claims to fit 2 people, but we'd like to say only if you like each other and don't mind physical contact because it can get cramped inside. It has a floor area of 28 square feet and weighs about 2 pounds and 8 ounces. Other features of this tent include silicone sheeted nylon fabric, 2 doors, and a vestibule that avails you an extra 16 square feet of space. And did we mention you can also get this in other variations that are even lighter, namely the platinum and carbon models. So far, we've covered 1-person and 2-person tents. So for our last one, let's have a 4-person tent. Meet the KLYMIT Cross Canyon 4-person tent. This is a heavier tent at 6 pounds, but that's because it can house more people. This tent uses aluminum poles that may give a little additional weight, but not significantly. It has a floor area of 59 square feet or 5.5 square meters. Roomy enough if you ask us. The best part, the Cross Canyon 4 has a peak height of 65 inches or 165 centimeters, which allows a semi-standing room that is practical if you need to change clothes or just stretch for a while. This tent has a fly that comes with it, so you also have additional space with its vestibule. At times when you want to immerse yourself in the sun or during a clear starry night, you have the option to remove the fly and the tent can give you a 360 degrees view of your surroundings. It also has 2 doors, adding to the general feeling of space that this product offers to the user. KLYMIT also offers a 2-year warranty for its products, so you have a peace of mind that if things go wrong, you can always have it replaced. That sure did make us excited for future camping trips. Which tent did you like most? Are you going for a 2-person tent like the NEMO Hornet Elite, or would you rather get a roomier one like the Cross Canyon 4? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, turn on notifications, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We hope your next camping trips will be amazing with your new tent. Till next time!